Hello, this is Matt Buzza speaking from Predictronics. Today I'll be giving you a demo of the Predictronics Factory Sentinel. The first thing you'll need to do is go to the Predictronics platform page and log in with your user credentials. Different users will have different roles, which dictates what functions are available to that user. So, for example, some users might only have access to visualize the data, while other users might have more access to functions that can modify the analysis models, configure reports, and things like that. So once you've logged in with your user credentials, you'll see the projects page. The projects page is just a list of all the projects that have been deployed for the account that you're using. But today we're just focused on the Factory Sentinel project, so I'll go ahead and open that up. Once you're inside the Factory Sentinel, the first thing you'll see is the dashboard. The dashboard is a quick and easy way to view the overall health of all the robots in your factory. So as you can see here, you can also upload a floor plan of your factory, and you can see the health of each robot from the floor plan. So there's a health indicator here, and there's also a color to make things even easier. Green meaning that that robot is normal, yellow meaning caution, the robot should be checked out during the next planned downtime, and then if the color is red, then it means warning, the robot should be checked out as soon as possible. And then on the left side of the dashboard you can see a list of all the robots along with the health next to them. And you can sort this list in multiple ways. One of the ways is sorting it by health. When you sort by health, then the robots with the worst health will show up at the top. You can also pin certain robots that you want to pay close attention to, and those robots will always show up at the top of the list, so they're easier to find. So I'll go ahead and click on one of the pinned robots. Once you click on a robot, then you can see the health plot, which is showing that health index over time. This health index is calculated based on data from all the joints of the robot, data such as torque, angular speed, things like that. And the higher the health value means that the robot is behaving more abnormal compared to its baseline condition. And you can also see here this shaded green area is the data that was used to train the model, what the baseline behavior is. And then as you hover over each of these health values, you can see at the bottom here the contribution that each joint is making towards that overall health value. So here you can see joint 5 is the most responsible for this high health value. Back at the top you can also click Show Prediction, and this will give you a projection based on the recent trend in the health. And with the projection, it will give you some upper confidence bound and some lower. The upper one will basically give you the worst case scenario for when that robot's going to exceed this threshold. And then if you want to dig even deeper, you can click on this Features tab here. This will show you some statistical features from each of the joints. So I'll go ahead and plot the average torque for joint 5 since that was the one that was most abnormal. And you can see here that clearly over the last 2 months the torque has really increased for that joint. You can go ahead and look at even the raw data for any of the joints. So I will plot the torque for joint 5. Last day the data has been collected, and then also the first day, just to compare to the baseline data. So I can see here this is the baseline torque profile, and then this is the most recent torque profile, so you can see that the torque has clearly increased for this joint. And then on the side here you have some other functions, like under the Analysis tab you have Baseline Learning, where you can update a robot's baseline data if the robot had some maintenance done on it so that its baseline behavior changed. You also have this Execute button which will allow you to set up times when this program will run the analysis on new data and generate new health results for you. Also down here you have this reports page. This will allow you to set up reports where you can set it up so that it will send out either daily, weekly, bi-weekly, monthly reports. And the reports can contain things like the top 5 worst assets, so the robots with the worst health, or the top 5 most degraded assets. So these are robots that have had the biggest change in health value since the last report. And then you can also select who receives those reports, either by email or by text message. And that's pretty much it for this demo. So if you have any more questions, feel free to contact us at contact@predictronics.com, and we would love to help you.